Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Matt Chapman, the American League's leading hitter, continues his bid at a batting title right after this. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Stepping into the box, Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Oakland, the center fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Manny B, it hasn't been a very good homestand in D-Row. Through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Home run number 37 on the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup, and he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Ball 1. Semien, the former Chicago White Sox. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting third, the second baseman,
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last 10 games. Absolutely crushing the baseball.
1-2. And it's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Frankie Montas gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ.
Now here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second, nice shortstop, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Gleyber Torres stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. Prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake a stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 1 inning in the books here. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. Digging in now, Chris Davis. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's by him for strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now it's Mark Canha. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. But taking in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A's are gone in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. And he's in there for strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Skied into straightaway right. The Scotty's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hard liner to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, the last 10 games he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
Thank you, Heidi. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And he makes the throw to first. Piscotty is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Austin Allen took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First offering on its way. They have him plate perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
0-2.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
1-2.
Liner in there for a base hit. Into the box now, number 19.
1-0.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Nope.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now the double steal is on here. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And a poor gamble in hindsight there as the inning is over. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Now batting, Brett Gardner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Now at the plate, Mike Ford. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. But for all his success at the plate, his average over the last 10 isn't above the Mendoza line even. Perhaps a slight cause for concern.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
3-1 to him now. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
So he sets him down swinging. Mike Ford becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 3rd. Riding in once again, DJ LeMahieu, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. At the plate now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On he pops it up. Number 19 ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Chris Davis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH. Mark Canha hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lined hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. LeMahieu for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Torres brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ripped down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Miguel Andujar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Brett Gardner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it, and that retires the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Here's the first pitch to him. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box, Austin Allen. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. One attempt misses. The throw down. There to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Misses, ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Fouled off. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Marcus Semien stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Mike Ford looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Too high.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it's gone.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded to first. Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league window.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it, Dan?
That was a tough one right there. You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
Gleyber Torres is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a little deja vu for him right now. Last time out, he surrendered 6 runs, and he's given up 4 here already.
Aaron Judge is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete, the Yankees 4 and the A's 3. plate, number 19. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Number 19 becomes the first out of the inning. Now here it comes. Short, hit hard. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The left fielder,
Ready once again, Chris Davis. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
now batting.
So striding in, Mark Canna, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gardner retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton is set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one's a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sanchez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Brett Gardner stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the New York Yankees, number 53, Britton.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike. Britton is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Mayhew's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Allen. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Hit in the air out to left field. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Score holds at 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Number 19 backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready for another shot now. Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty is there. 2 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Davis going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way, but they can play well the rest of the game.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-3 New York. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ramon Laureano will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 2-1 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a drive, and a ball sent out to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Stepping in now, number 19, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and he's going to make the catch, and he paid a big price for it too as he crashes headlong into the wall. So striding forward now, Matt Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-1 home. Into center field, line drive base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Chris Davis is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Swing and a miss. He got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Bounce it to the left side. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
3 balls and 2 strikes. A full count to the A's DH.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Athletic strike. Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. The Scotty's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Giancarlo Stanton in there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
1 ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Wendelken, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
2 out, nobody on. swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Austin Allen. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Gardner comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. A's down to their final out now. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw one to first, and the Yankees have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. So the Bronx Bombers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adam Ottavino earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Aroldis Chapman records the save, number 38. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs on 14 hits.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Jay Happ, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Striding into the box, Marcus Semien, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season. And he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Laureano gets his lead at first, nobody out. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some Oprahs mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Standing in now, number 19, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. 1 hit's all they get. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a herky-jerky delivery, not overpowering, good fastball, 89 to 92. Good mix of off-speed pitches, but I will say this, a strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Number 19 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's off the plate.
fooled by the speed and blow.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
2 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Aye.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
In now, Chris Davis. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's gone 5 for 13. He's also hit 3 home runs. This is foul right side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Drilled to the left side, reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. That being very aggressive right now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Hit hard back up the middle. LeMahieu for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll...
Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping into the box, Chad Pinder. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. And that misses for ball 1. Pinder, originally from the state of Virginia, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 home. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in, Austin Allen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Ready with the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Striding forward, cleanup hitter Giancarlo Stanton, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 out.
The third baseman,
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
And there's out number 2.
batting 6, the first baseman, Voigt.
Into the box, Luke Voigt will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Allen moving to his left, and that retires the side. So it's back to the top of the order now.